Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is a sort of early Bun Friday video because I was inspired after visiting Liverpool yesterday to catch up with you. Housekeeping on the retinol situation. I am filming you will see the second video shortly after or before this one, I can't remember when I'm putting them up. I'm filming video 3 tomorrow. That is sort of 0.4 to 5 and above. Kind of. There's going to be at least 2 more videos after that. There'll be a roundup video, sort of like a frequently asked question video type of thing. And like I said in the very first one, it will probably just keep going because we're receiving new retinols every day. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Newness. This arrived today. I've been testing it for a couple of weeks. They gave me a little pot of it. If I said to you, think of a cleanser that, not mine, think of a cleanser that is synonymous with this blog. One of the first ones I gave a rave review to, and literally everyone I meet at events says, oh, I've got my Emma Hardie cleanser. They have brought out Moringa Light Cleansing Gel. It looks like this. It is a 100ml lightweight daily cleanser for all skin types, purifies and helps balance oily skin, hydrates and moisturizes. It's 34 quid. It's available in Marks and Spencer's in the UK on the 2nd of April. I don't know about the US yet. It is Lush. It is really nice, heavy, solid packaging. Mine was in a pot, so mine had started to emulsify because I'm just sloppy when I'm testing things if they're not in the true packaging. But it's a really light gel. It does not foam. It does not feel greasy. It does not feel sticky. And I think they have nailed the whole balm cleanser, similar feel, but for someone who has a slightly oilier skin. However, it's not designed to do anything sort of to specifically treat the symptoms is the wrong word, sort of the things you would see on oily skin. So it's not made for spots, it's not made to treat acne, anything like that. It's just lighter. So you can use it willy-nilly, whatever skin type you have. I love it. I don't know if I love it as much as the balm, but put it this way, as soon as they gave it to me, I used it religiously until it ran out. That's unusual. So nice work, Emma Hardie team. Ren are doing a friends and family. It is live now as we speak. Your code is CH30 for 30% off. This is until, I believe, Monday evening, but I will confirm with them and put the dates in the description box below. Yeah, 30% off everything. There's the odd set that's excluded, as always. But if you are a Ren fan, that offer is only exclusive to you via this channel and this blog. Enjoy. I wonder how, I will find my previous Ren stuff and link that below in case you want any tips on what to buy, etc. Here is why I wanted to talk to you, and it's a bit of a rant stroke rave. I have been doing these events with Hirons, and we've got one more of this period. We're in Glasgow next week. All tickets are sold out. It's waitlist only. And then I'm doing 4 more dates with them in September. We were in Liverpool yesterday, and obviously going around, we've done Cambridge, Southampton, London, Liverpool. Who am I missing? Someone's going to be Sheffield. Thanks, Sheffield. And what is really interesting is I have breaks in between sessions, and I've been using it purely to scope the high street, just to have a nosy around, see what's new, see what looks new. You know, a lot of the Debenhams and John Lewis's stores are having these great refits. They look really cool. And then yesterday I went to Liverpool, and I got a DM on Instagram that thankfully I checked from Liv at Lush, who said, "Hi Caroline, I can see you're in Liverpool. If you get time, we have just opened our worldwide flagship store there, and we'd love to show you around." And I said, well, actually, I do. I've got like an hour in between. So I popped along there at like 4:30 in the afternoon. I feel sad that I didn't immediately take to the camera yesterday, because if I tell you, I do not remember when I have seen a more impressive retail setup than the new Lush store in Liverpool. None of this is an ad. They don't even know I'm filming this, but I feel it's really important because as someone who's worked in beauty retail in particular for a really long time, it is hard to go hard, go home, be fresh, be original, and I will do a corresponding blog post and put some pictures that I took and the sort of standard ones they send out. It is 4 floors. It is dead in the centre of Liverpool. It's near Liverpool 1, but it's on one of the main roads. It's next door to, I think, Topshop. And it is spectacular. That is the only word. And I kept walking around and they were really open. I had one of the guys with clarins from me and they were like, yeah, come in. They showed us all around the areas. There's a florist. As soon as you walk in, it looks like Whole Foods. There's a florist as soon as you go in. Everything is locally sourced. I started taking notes. They've got 160 staff. There's a hair lab. They've spent years getting their hair products perfected. There's a hair lab bang in the middle of the store, but it's all sort of underneath, sort of like you're private, but you're exposed. I can't even explain it. It is amazing. They have a perfume library, they have a record store because Lush own a record label, they sell their records there. They have a coffee area, but they do not have any cups. You bring your own mug or they will sell you a reusable one. There are no paper cups in the store. They have a new treatment area at the back. They have the second floor is like bath bomb heaven. They have displayed these bath bombs as if they are Chanel. And I am here for it. It is amazing. There is a children's party area, right? This is, if Toys R Us had done what Lush have done, they would not have gone under. Toys R Us blew it themselves. They should have got into the children's party zone and had a soft play area from day one. As soon as they thought, actually, we've got a load of kids here, we've got a captive audience, duh. Lush have this corner. All the sinks are at kid height. It's totally safe. You can block it off if you want to have your kids' party there. They have these big jelly molds, and when you whack it, it's a proper jelly and it wobbles and it makes an animal sound. Grown adults, me included, whacking this thing and it was going. It is experiential, experimental. It is what the high street needs. And at a time where retail is dying a death, the high street is dying a death. The fact that Lush have done so many things, they've gone big and gone home, and the fact that they have done it in Liverpool, yes, obviously I'm Liverpool born and bred, and it does fill my heart with joy, but this is a city that for years couldn't get a look in. We still have no Space NK in Liverpool. I'm just putting that out there. I have screamed at them about that for 20 years. Still no Space NK in Liverpool. Yet Lush puts its worldwide flagship bang in the centre of Liverpool. 4 floors. The 3rd floor is the treatment area, the spa. And it's nothing like you would have imagined if you've ever been into a Lush spa of old. There's no like tie-dye sheets anywhere, anything like that. It is immaculate. It is stylish. There's a whole relaxation area. You can have your hen party up there. There's like treatment rooms where you can do 3 or 4 people at a time. I cannot remember when I've been so impressed. So to the Constantine family who still own it, I applaud you. If it was Pop Idol, I'd be doing like a Simon. Now you can see my nice sweatshirt, by the way. It is what the high street needs. And I am telling you now, as I look down the lens, if you own a brand, work for a brand, work in retail, let's go down Oxford Street, Selfridges, John Lewis, Debenhams, House of Fraser, Space NK, any of those stores, you need to get your arse to Liverpool, you need to get your people to Liverpool, and you need to go and spy on this Lush store because they are spanking your arse. The difference in the people who work there, they are engaged, they're happy, everything is happy and pleasurable. The store was busy but not uncomfortable. It doesn't smell of the Lush smell. I know that sounds really weird. Obviously when you're in the bath bomb area you smell them, but the joke used to be, where's Lush? Oh, I don't know, let's follow our nose. It's not that. It has been taken up to the next level, and I am just You know, Lush have never been a perfect brand. They did that thing recently with the policeman in the window. I didn't appreciate that. But this is what retail desperately needs. It is, we were walking around going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, look at this, look at this. I mean, I only came away with the shower gel because I love the smell of it. I got Plum Rain, you know. Nice, but I didn't want to carry too much because I was travelling on the train and I'd only taken a little travel case. But it is the kind of place where Ava would go in, and if I gave her 500 quid, she could spend it in 20 seconds. I cannot praise it enough. None of this is an ad, like I say. It's time. It is time that, you know, and we came out of it and walked down the high street, and you're just walking past, like, the perfume shop. Like, hopefully, traditional retail can take something from it about the experience, because what they've always done, the big department stores, it's always been who's loudest, who's biggest, and who's nearest to the front door. That's how it works. So Lauder generally own the whole of the geography, if you like, around the floor space is Lauder. Because they have the most sway, they're the biggest company, and then you have Lauder, L'Oreal, you know, that's how it works. But what they tend to do is just the new shop inlays, the new shop fits, which are usually like Sheridan's finest work, that's some industry speak there, but they shout at you, it's like the biggest screens, the biggest CGI experience behind you and all that. No one's talking to the customers. I went into 2 stores on this trip and there are people leaning on the counters like this. I realised I might go out of shot. Just like this. I walked into one store and a bloke's arse was in my face because he's leaning on the counter, looking in the other direction. Like, attention to detail, people, come on. I was in a store a few weeks ago, not related to my Clarence trips, and these not, that would be unfair. None of these are related to the Clarence trips, but except for the Lush experience. And there's, you know, when I was in shops, you didn't have paperwork on the shop floor after like 11 a.m. You get your paperwork done and then you're on the shop floor and you're ready to serve. That's what you're doing. And it's 12:30 and a woman on a counter had her back to me and she was doing her paperwork. She didn't even know I was standing there. Like, it's not, I know this may not be relevant to a lot of you, but it's heartbreaking when you're in an industry that you love so much to see it not helping itself. So all these great department stores are doing these great refits of their beauty area, but the thought process isn't, you know, no one's thinking, will a double buggy fit down this corridor? Will a double buggy get through this doorway? Probably not. You have to think about these things, and the staff training. So, you know, I could be here forever. But I found myself, whenever I'm in that situation, I go full consultant mode. My head is going, make a note about that. Paperwork on the shop floor. Time to lean, time to clean. Seriously, time to lean, time to clean. And I didn't find anything in Lush. There was no evidence of paperwork. It was immaculately clean. And they have been rammed since they opened. They opened last Thursday. They have been rammed every single day. But it's clean. The staff are present, but they're not in your face, where they're helpful when you want them to be, but they don't attack you. Equally, they don't ignore you. There's no staff standing around talking to each other. Nothing is too much trouble. And this isn't, I recognise that sometimes I go into a situation like that, and I know that people know what I do for a living. I became aware of that in the last few years, and I'm aware of it, but I was watching everyone else. And every other customer was having the exact same experience I was. So Lush, well done. I hope you spread it far and wide. The high street absolutely needs you. Your team are brilliant. It was, for someone who loves retail, I almost had tears in my eyes. I was like, oh my God, every time I turned a corner. So this isn't about whether you like a bath bomb or not. This is about the experience. This is about a company. I'm going to finish with this to be very, very topical, because I could go on and on. The cosmetics industry in the UK has been preparing for a no-deal Brexit for months. They're just preparing for a no-deal Brexit. Brands are stockpiling goods. So if a brand is from overseas, they are stockpiling it over into the UK So anything that you buy that isn't made in the UK is being stockpiled to make sure we can still have access to product so that businesses don't go under. Lush have taken it a step further. They have opened a new, because I said, oh, are you still doing all this manufacturing? Because this is a lot of product. Are you doing all your manufacturing in Poole? And they said, yeah, we're still in Poole. It's the home of Lush. They have opened a new manufacturing plant and distribution centre in Germany, wait for it, so that if a hard Brexit happens and our government decides that EU citizens aren't welcome here anymore, they can relocate those staff that work for Lush who come under that demographic to Germany, and they will still have a job. I don't know what to tell you, people, but that's pretty fucking impressive if you ask me. Happy Thursday, happy Friday, whenever I put this up. I'll see you next week for retinol. Go and visit this Lush store. You will not be disappointed. I love you, beauty retail, but get your shit together.